There I am. Dadgummit, I'm sorry. My microphone was way up in the sky because I redecorated my little studio here. It looks so cute. It's so much more user-friendly. Like, I'm sitting in front of my computer. My keyboard's right here in front of me. And now my screen is like right in front of me, where before my screen was stuck to the left. And like I started getting these mad headaches and all this other mad stuff. I even started getting this thing called frozen shoulder or something like that. It was like really, really weird. So we looked it up on the internet because you don't need a doctor anymore. All you need is the internet. So we looked it up and we put in there all the symptoms and it comes up frozen shoulder and it says, oh my God, it says, listen, that if you turn your head, see what I was doing is I was turning my head to the left and then looking up. Because it's just the way I have a desk that is meant for like a studio. It's shaped in an L, okay? And in the middle, there's a riser. So I did that, and it says that if you have your head turned to the left and up, that there's a nerve in your neck that does not get enough blood flow, and it causes your shoulder to go kaput. So I was like, oh my God. You know, I found one time, a long time ago, there was a man that had backaches, and he was even getting sciatica or sciatica, where the pain like goes down one of your legs and stuff, and it was from wearing his wallet was so heavy. Yeah, it was like so weird. It's sort of like going to the doctor and going, hey doctor, it hurts when I do this. And the doctor goes, well then don't do that. Let me see if Pumkinface is anywhere. Yeah, this is live news, guy. Why? Who wants to know? You? Yeah, it is. Blow me. No, I'm joking. So the State Fair of Texas is over tomorrow. So if you want to go, you need to come down tonight, spend the night at my place. Oh, the kids are gone. Victor's in the garage working on his car, which is his wife. Victor buys this old Mercedes, and that's all he does. It's so weird. He's like one of those shade tree mechanic guys. No, that's all he does is that freaking car. Car. And I'm like, do you want to eat? No, car. No, he always comes in to eat. But yeah, the news guy's in my chat room. What are you doing over here? Aren't you supposed to be at Talk Shoe? That was shitty. No, it wasn't. So I am here. I am queer. Get used to it. And what I mean by that, oh my God, she said queer. She doesn't like gay people. No, queer means weird, and I am weird. Not quite as weird as the news guy. The news guy. I love that. Oh, that's the best intro in the world. You know, I guess it would be nice to sign on to Skype since I told Pumkinface that I would call him on Skype, and I'm not even on Skype. That is so rude of me to do that. So what have I been doing today? I've been cleaning house. What do you think I've been doing? That's all I do. If I'm not doing bookkeeping or slapping kids around, I'm cleaning this house. Nobody else is going to do it. Nobody's teasing Debi. It's D-E-B-I. It's Debi. It's very simple. All right, let's find that mad, crazy person they call Pumkinface. This guy's insane. I think he's actually wanted in about 5 states. And we'll see if we can pull this wasky rabbit on here. I'm on. Where are you? Oh, there he is. He's already answering me. He goes, oh, I see that. There may be, actually, Spreaker sent me a message and said that every night there's about 4,999 people in my chat room, but they don't chat. So there's a lot of people in there. I'm joking, of course. There's a lot of people in there. Yeah, I'll do that. Just go take your break. Go do boy stuff. Go eat. Go let the dog out. Go smoke 5 cigarettes. Burn one and then come back. Doesn't my voice sound funny because I have a sore throat? It sounds like I'm talking like this because I am talking like that. I'm going to have a good show tonight because I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me. Oh, Pumkinface can't hear me because I didn't change my Skype settings. Can you hear me, Pump? Nope, hold on, let me change them. Just relax. Hold on. No, you can hear me. I don't hear you.
Thank you very much. You've had a lot of good guests on your show, but you've also had some guests that where you were dealing with on a one subject basis that you didn't actually get into other shit, which isn't a bad thing for you because you are Debi Daily. That's totally fine. But when you got somebody to come on your show and start doing that to everybody else in the Skype, it was just kind of like I had no choice but to deface it on my show. Sorry.
Oh no, absolutely. Like shut the fuck up. Why do they call you Pumkinface? The news guy wants to know why they call you Pumkinface.
Well, it's because I literally have a pumpkin for a face. And basically, what happened was my daddy fucked a pumpkin, and out I came. And here I am, kind of all degenerate and whatnot.
Hey, man, the news guy is is the baddest ass next to you. He is so freaking cool. Oh, he's the cool. He is the shit. He's in my chat room.
Is he on Skype along with us, or is this just
Yeah, he's on Skype. He's on Spreaker, and he does the News Guy show.
I keep messing up Spreaker and Skype, but I see that he's got some listens here.
He's new.
Yeah, I can see that. Do you know who he is? I mean, what he stands for? What's going on there?
He stands for the news. He's badass. It's just weird. I mean, he's just this dude that comes on and talks and everybody loves him. He's actually the head of Nimbusters.
You want to Nimbusters? Actually, I think I've heard that on Facebook. When you want to put him to the test, though, real quick, Deb, since you got the link to Skype to Spreaker.
Yeah.
Go ahead and pull up any one of his shows that are down at the bottom, the ones that are the oldest. Pull one of those up. And then click play on it. And we'll just listen to any 15 to 20, maybe let's give him a minute and just listen to what he says and see what exactly. Because either he's funny and hysterical or he's like go knob.
You're going to love his fucking intro. I love his intro, but you may not. I've already got him on my iTunes.
I don't have an intro. I'm lazy.
That was in stereo.
That was a specific hope at the Night Talk Weekend Edition show.
I love Jay Sands. He's the kind of guy that can really be abused. Okay, back to the news guy. The news guy.
That's where my core audience is. So I'm not going to abandon my core audience over there on TalkShoe. But hopefully people will move over to Spreaker when they hear the sound quality, how much better it is. But then, working around getting everybody to call in over Skype, that's going to be another issue altogether. So, we'll just have to see how that goes as the days and weeks develop. Anyway, also, guys, don't forget the newsguyshow.blogspot.com, the newsguyshow.blogspot.com, and that is your place to hear all of the best of archives. You can also hear the show directly from there if you're having any confusion or problems. Let's see, I think they are the original Nimbusters. And they're not black, no.
I hope he's not
they're
laughing.
They're kind of greenish or brown, and they do have giant hook noses. But
yeah, he does talk. He does talk to his chat room quite a bit
without referencing to what they're saying because we can't see what they're saying.
Oh, I know. I can't stand when people do that. I'm like, tell us what you're saying. Tell us what you're saying.
Some people will play broadcasts from the TV, and you have no idea what's going on. You hear sound effects, and you're just like, what the hell is going on here? And they're like, oh, look at that guy. He just got decked. And you're like, thanks for explaining to me
I know.
that you're watching the TV. Yeah, great. Oh,
I've listened to shows before where they'll go, really? Oh, my gosh, I saw that too. No. Did she say that really? And I'm going, this is so lame-ass bullshit, people. Either tell us what the chat room's saying or shut up. Seriously.
That's why I listen to Jay, is because he'll actually read out what the chat room's saying, what made him laugh. And also, it's just some of the crazy shit that happens on his show. It's just crazy, man. He's a great guy, though. I love Jay. Jay's awesome.
Jay is almost perfect.
I actually use a lot of his clips on my show, but see, I'm surprised to find out, Debbie Daly, you are using the Spreaker broadcaster. Is that correct?
Si, senor.
Do you know how I could tell that?
How?
Because that sound effect that you use in your intro is specific to Spreaker broadcaster, and if you're going to pay for it, you might as well go ahead and look up or check out an external broadcasting agent, because it makes it so much easier, and also you can, like what I'm doing with Sam's is next to none. I know a lot of people are using the sound effects files, but not quite like I am, and a lot of my stuff is like straight up off the cuff. And I try to tell truth, and that's what I like about your show, is that so many shows are trying to actually, make truth known to other people, where you don't get that as often with some of these shows like this. So you go any show on Sunday morning, just show up, check it out, and you'll be like, this guy is spitting nothing but propaganda.
Bingo. Exactly. And I don't fool around. I'm honest with people, and I'm the same way. I hate bullshitters. I hate it.
Now, here's something else, though. Just because there's a pretty girl in the profile picture for Spreaker doesn't mean that that's what you're getting, okay? That's what I'm saying, because that little Nazi go knob that I make fun of on my show, and oh God, I got clips of everything, buddy. I mean, if you don't think that he's a complete degenerate, you just need to go and listen to any one of, well, no, none of them are up now. Damn, I guess I need to do another one, don't I?
Who's the Nazi fuckface that doesn't look like her picture?
Oh, no, I'm not going to. Well, okay. The station is called GoNob, which stands for Global Autonomous. I don't even remember exactly. But if you press play on his shit, man, you're giving him too much credit, because just tuning in to see what's going on, it's basically basically nonstop Nazi talk. I'm not gonna lie. Everything's Nazi this, NWO that. I'm worried about the Chinese coming, and then of course I hate black people. I think white people should feel guilty about everything that's wrong with it. And I'm just like, you know what? Just shut up and move on with your life. Go watch Transformers or something for real. Because I mean, this guy is just seriously. I thought I had a tinfoil hat on, Debbie. I don't. This guy is seriously just. So I call it my white sheet watch, and I'll do it every so often, where I'll tap into a show and see what's going on, and pull out clips of them, cut them up, and I only do that to people that I exceptionally hate. And I've only got one of your shows, only one.
Right. That you hate. Go ahead, finish the sentence.
I didn't hate your show. I loved it. You know why? Because I got a chance to get all of that. Damn it, I don't know why that's going off, but I don't care at this point. I got a chance to get all of that as soon as we went off the air that night. Remember that night, that glorious, glorious night on your show where you stood up for everything that you knew was right in America today, right?
Right,
you remember that?
Right.
As soon as it went dead, I hit download. That's the kind of person I am.
Badass.
I've got it automatically. I got a little application that'll do it for me if I'm not around. Okay? If I really like a show, I can download it. And then you can only imagine the people before me that have been doing this just for clips that that they poke fun of you at the in the whole prospect of the chat room here. But I've been doing a little research.
Really? I'm joking. What? And yes, I am as gorgeous as my picture. You can see me on webcam this coming Halloween.
Are you dressing up as Elvira?
No, I think I'm going to be Glinda, the good witch from the north. I'm not going to have a mask on. I know that shit's right.
Why not? Why not play? What was the chick from Samantha from Bewitched? Why not?
Nice. Well, how would I dress? I would just wear a 60s dress and just do my hair over on the side and flip it up on the ends, or what?
You're gonna have to get the bun look going on, and then you have like the witch hat tilted this side. But any black 50s dress, yeah, definitely. But just remember the way that their hair looked in the 50s, they had it done specifically. Like they don't do that nowadays. They don't. I don't see that look. Well, I did on my grandmother. God rest her soul. But sorry, I'm smoking a cigarette here.
Well, there's wheelhouse smoking at the Debbie Daily Show, so smoke all you want. So, Pumpkin, it's my understanding, Mr. Face, that Spreaker is a tight-knit group over here, and they're y'all kind of have squatters' rights over here, and y'all are very particular about the noobs and the knobs that you let on this thing. And if they don't like you, they will run your ass off.
I have to tend to disagree with that because
no,
well,
really?
I'll tell you why. Because the support pages are riddled with bad things about Guy Shea. And if you've ever listened to anything that Guy Shea says, I don't care if he does drop names. He's basically just trying to help you realize that you're being a dumbass. That's 90% of it. If you do fuck up on air, that's your fault. You deserve to be cut up or done, used whatever, in that perspective. But as far as the support chat, but I don't hear one word from the support chat on Go Knob Radio or how he racistly basically points out everything that's wrong with this world today and points it all at every person's different problem because of their race, their religion. He hates Jews. Oh God, it's just the shit that spews from this guy's mouth makes me want to just show up at his house and beat him in the face. I mean, for real. And when you just in clicking play, man, you lose the time of your life. The moment that you click play on that fucker's radio show, you lose that time that you'll never get back. And that's why I do it, is because I feel like you should hear the crap that he's saying, but in a light where I can at least use it exclusively to make fun of him because he is a Nazi piece of shit fuck that needs to, obviously just he needs to be lined up with the rest of the maggots.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Or as my father said, it's every third man to the south wall. Did you know my father was a Marine? Weren't you a Marine?
Yes.
Semper fucking fi. Yeah, all right. Yeah.
I don't like to talk about my mistakes in my life, honestly.
Truly, let's don't. I'm live on Spreaker with Pumkinface. I'm tweeting the show because I took down the tweeter thingy because I was redoing shows and uploading them like mad, balls to the wall crazy, and everybody was on Twitter going, "What are you doing, Debbie?" It's like show.
You should just keep you already paying for Pro, so why don't you just keep your archives, keep up your shows on your, like if you check on mine, I've got it all the way back to that night where as soon as we got off the air with you, I went on and I just did an ad lib with a Spreaker broadcaster. I mean, and I did that with 6 sound effects. Now I've got this broadcaster that gives me endless pages of just quick sound effects I can pull up at any time. You gotta love it. Just
as can I, so we can have a sound effect war.
We could, if I could figure out VAC and get this damn thing to link to Skype without having to have a microphone hooked up to a speaker. Yeah, it would be very nice. It would.
You need to figure this shit out. So all I can do right now is like Alien Impact because some mullet came in here and messed with all of my bullshit on Spreaker. That's really That's a lame ass sound effect right there.
Well, do you know how to upload sounds to the Spreaker broadcaster?
I do. I truly do.
So when you upload your effects, your sound effects, you upload them to the effects file of it, right?
Right.
That's so you can pull it up in the little 6-slot section down there in Spreaker, and then your songs go into the music section. So, but if you had a different program to encode off of, like Sam's broadcaster,
I have a professional account at Sam's Broadcaster. I used to do a Shoutcast show, and did you know that at one point I was in the top 9 of all the Shoutcast shows? Swear to God.
I didn't know that actually. I've been
where?
looking through BTR, and I've been
not Blog Stock Radio. I'm talking about I left Blog Stock Radio, went out on my own, and did a Shoutcast show, and I was number 9 out of the whole shit and caboodle.
You know, I had heard rumors that TFOK might be starting up there. Do you listen to TFOK at all?
I do, and I listen to Guy Shay. I love Guy Shay. He is so hardcore, but I appreciate a real man that's hardcore like that doesn't pussyfoot around and blah blah blah. That'll stand up to somebody and say, I mean, I think I'm the one that actually told everybody on Spreaker about Over at the Help thing that somebody was really wagging out on Guy. They really were, and I was thinking, why are they doing that? Because
they're pussies, man. They're literally people that are so mad that somebody says something about them, but they can talk as much shit as they want. It's like working at a gas station, Debbie, and you come in and there's a nice, beautiful young lady that comes in and starts buying beer, and some guy walks up behind her and goes, "You buying white boy beer? Why are you buying white boy beer? Why does it have to be white boy beer? What the fuck does that have anything to do with it?" And then you go off on him, and he calls your corporate, and they bitch at you for saying anything about that behind the counter. Personally, I couldn't stand to listen to it a moment longer. And I'm just like you said, straight shoot, no shit. Fuck with me. I'm gonna say what the fuck is on my mind, because that's what us gun-toting hippies do, isn't it, Debbie?